Good evening, everyone. Earlier today, it was announced that the 2017 Luge World Cup was removed from the Upper Peninsula, and our local representative was removed from the National Federation. I spoke to Fred Anderson of the Upper Peninsula Luge Club about how this came to be.
We got a call from the United States Luge Association, and we had sent a representative to one of their board meetings in Salt Lake City last Saturday. There was some items that were brought up that we had a little differing of opinion. They called us back then this last Thursday and said that our representative overspoke some of the things, and so they terminated her position, and then they took the World Cup away.
Mr. Anderson could not go into specifics on the exact reasonings behind the removal of the event or the dismissal of the representative. He did go on to say that the track is in its best condition and they will keep activities local and family friendly. They will continue to work with youth groups and thank the community for all their help through this process. He did stress, though, that this was a decision by the United States Luge Federation and there was no other choice locally. High school tennis continued this afternoon, and rivals Negaunee and Marquette met for a battle on the courts. It was a windy day for Marquette as the Miners and Redmond square off in tennis. Parker Bowman had to stop play to weigh down the scorecard that was blown off the holder. Bowman and Garrett Lewis are faced off in one singles contest. Bowman got a little help from the wind, though, as Lewis hits the ball a little too far and Bowman picks up the point. Game point, and it's a great sequence of back and forth until Lewis hits it in this time softly and finds the net. Bowman picks up the game. On to one doubles, and Negaunee's team of Ben Luke and Alex Roth taking on Troy Leighton and Bailey Inch. Luke having a hard time serving with the wind, but he brings the power down, and the return goes out. Game point, and Luke has adjusted to the wind. Marquette still struggling, and they're going to hit another one too deep. That goes game Negaunee. Negaunee goes on to sweep the match 8-0. On to the scoreboards. Other high school scores, tennis scores. Iron Mountain defeated Munising 5-3. West Iron County also won their match against Westwood 5-3. In softball, Ishpeming traveled to Negaunee for a doubleheader. The Hematites win Game 1 13-1, but in Game 2, the Hematites would need 8 innings to top the Miners 7-6. Also in doubleheader action, Munising defeated Superior Central 15-3 in Game 1, and in Game 2, they went on to win 11-1. And in baseball action, Gladstone sweeps a doubleheader against Houghton. And the Braves win Game 1 by a score of 4-0, and they go on to win Game 2 by a final score of 8-3. You can visit us online at uppermichigansource.com. Cleveland entered that series not losing a game in 2 years in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Now they're sitting at 2 straight losses. It's absolutely mind-boggling if you're Cleveland.
Now it's interesting.
Yes, exactly, because not many people thought get the Bruins
that
ready.
series was over after the first 2 games. They
Absolutely.
blew them out, too. So
Most people did.
Yeah, and it's huge right now. It's big for Toronto because, like we said, this is the first time they've ever been to an Eastern Conference final, and they're doing well in it.
I'm sure Drake's happy.
Yeah, I'm sure he is now.
Thanks, Ethan.